Hello, my name is Destiny Mikroulis, and today I'm going to be talking about the weight behind the defunding of Planned Parenthood. For several years, the concept of Planned Parenthood has been a heavily debated subject. Many people, specifically politicians and taxpayers, want to defund Planned Parenthood. This is because they believe Planned Parenthood is solely based upon abortion. And whenever there's talk of budget cuts, Planned Parenthood is one of the main clinics to defund first. There has been a battle mainly in politics between Republicans and Democrats about the defunding of abortion. The Trump-Pence administration proposed cuts to Planned Parenthood, resulting in many protests opposing or agreeing with this action. Planned Parenthood is a detrimental necessity to public health, and by participating in the defunding of it, the sexual and reproductive health of millions of men and women are compromised. First of all, what is Planned Parenthood? Planned Parenthood is a nonprofit clinic notorious for offering services to aid in the reproductive and sexual health of men and women and other genders. It was first founded in 1916 in New York with the main goal to provide affordable yet quick comprehensive health care. Some services they offer are contraceptive methods, STD screenings, health screenings, and procedures for men and women, and safe legal abortions. Planned Parenthood was designed to help anyone and everyone, regardless of income or gender. Planned Parenthood is known to help those of lower income communities receive reproductive health care that are unable to afford care at a primary care doctor or gynecologist. Planned Parenthood has contributed to providing quality health care to 2.5 million women and men in the United States each year. Now, this was a statement written in 2017. Today, Planned Parenthood helps over 5 million people every year. Now, what does it mean to defund Planned Parenthood? Something many people believe is Planned Parenthood receives checks straight from the government. But this is not the case. The way Planned Parenthood receives funding is through Medicaid reimbursements and public fundings. What the government means by defunding Planned Parenthood is to stop patients under Title X from receiving Planned Parenthood services. Now, what is Title X? Title X is a title designed to help the needs of low-income families or uninsured people who may not have access to specific health care services. Over 4 million people rely on Title X annually. Planned Parenthood is one of the most well-known yet affordable and quality health care clinics in the United States that accepts patients under Title X. With this defunding, it prevents these patients from receiving services from Planned Parenthood, ultimately negatively affecting their health immensely. About 47.5 million people are low-income working families, and by removing their opportunity to receive health care under Title X at Planned Parenthood, the government is essentially stripping them from their chance to receive information and care about their reproductive or sexual health. Some common misconceptions people have about Planned Parenthood is they believe it's strictly for abortion and strictly for women. Planned Parenthood offers services for people of all genders. Some men's services they offer are STI testing and treatment, contraceptive methods, vasectomies, cancer and infertility screenings, and UTI testing and treatment. Planned Parenthood offers so many health services other than abortion. Yet the main cause with the talk of defunding Planned Parenthood is because of abortion. Many taxpayers and other people believe that abortions are federally funded. That's because many people are also uneducated about the Hyde Amendment, which prohibits federal funding for abortion. According to Chapter 4, Section 301, prohibiting federal funded abortions, quote, in general, no funds authorized or appropriated by federal law, and none of the funds in any trust funds to which funds are authorized or appropriated by the federal law shall be expended for any abortion, end quote. Therefore, the government doesn't even pay for the abortions, as several citizens claim it does. Why is this defunding relevant to public health? Under the ban of Title X, many patients would be unable to have access to any form of reproductive or sexual health care. This defunding would affect men, women, transgender men, etc. This is not just a women's health problem. Between 2018 and 2019, 4,960,598 people received STI testing and treatment. 2,556,413 people received contraceptive services. 566,186 people were given cancer screenings and aid in prevention, and 345,672 people received safe abortion procedures. Through defunding of Planned Parenthood through Title X, millions of people will be unable to receive these services and unable to have the chance to take action in their reproductive and sexual health. Many low-income families use Planned Parenthood as their only form of health care. It is the only way some women find out if they have cervical or breast cancer, and it is the only way many men find out if they have cancer or infertility issues. Planned Parenthood offers many birth control methods and sexual health education seminars. Through this defunding, all of these services will be deprived from those of low-income families and those under Title X, and anyone else who needs it. Some major ways to prevent this defunding of Planned Parenthood is through promotion and creating awareness through social media. Nowadays, social media is such a powerful tool to reach a large audience and create understanding of many topics. This awareness can also influence lobbying and voting against these specific policies regarding Planned Parenthood. And finally, contacting government officials can help immensely. By contacting them directly, it helps increase the chances of them prohibiting these laws from being in place. Through the promotion and awareness of stopping this defunding of Planned Parenthood, it can help save the lives of many men and women all over the United States. It can help them get family planning services and reproductive health assessments. Overall, the defunding of Planned Parenthood would affect men and women's health immensely. And these are my references.